Well, it's time to get prepared for the moment you've all been waiting for, and this is the second attempt of making this video. Oh, that's just great! I've released on that woman, it's trapped with nowhere to go! But in this video, I think I want to do something a lot more informative, and I think in this video is this screen here. Do you remember I did the video which actually talked about the weather in Birmingham right now? And it seems like that Scotland is now becoming warmer than England nowadays, I suppose. I don't know why, but usually I think it's the south that tends to be more hotter, I suppose. And I'm actually feeling quite skeptical today, because if you look what's going on here, Scotland seems to be very hotter. It actually tends to have a much milder night compared to England, and I think there's actually a comment down below that I've actually noticed on one of my YouTube video notifications, and if I go there, I just want to see what my YouTube channel is going to be like. Oh, look at that, some Pokemon stuff. That's what I like to see. That's all my videos I like to basically watch in my life. And I think I want to probably go ahead and find all my notifications. And there's that reading there that I've actually just found. And it's this comment down below right there. And here's that reading there that I've actually found there, I suppose. It's this reading here. It says, because of the jet stream, during the winter months, we were getting sub-zero temps in south and highs of 10s in Scotland. The mild air from the Atlantic in the north, while a chilly, stagnant easterly from the east hit the south. And our climate is maritime, which means it's often wet and windy, and the jet stream determines where our air comes from. Too low in the winter sees a breeze from the east. Too low in summer sees rain. So, thanks for commenting down onto my video there, onto this video here, which is the 10-day trend, spring sunshine on the way, but how warm will it get? Video, of course. Thanks a lot, Chris Nettleship. If you have anything that you want to make for this site, please leave me down, because I'm just gonna basically, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get, I'm just gonna give you any prizes I'll probably put to you guys, because I'm one of these people who just wants to basically share some offerings in this video, and I'm just hoping that when you watch this video, I just want to have a huge thank you to just basically comment down in the way of just, I'm just filming this video for the purpose of being first. But anyways, let's just go ahead and find one product. Remember I did the trading card games team up booster pack? It was all that. It was all about the 5 packs I was doing, and I'll show you them all, and I'll show you all the different versions. This is version, what's this one here? This is version 3, so this is the third version. I've also made 2.5, but I couldn't find it. This one here is the second version of that booster pack. It seems like that the second version is probably a lot more cheaper, £18. But then comes a much more expensive one, which has been pre-opened, and it's this one here. This £26.95 team up booster random bag 5 pack, and look at that, it's version 4. As you can tell, it's got purple eyes, and yes, I've got long sleeves on because I'm just starting to complain about the weather outside, for the fact it's not warming up as high as 30 degrees or 25 degrees Celsius. But anyways, it's not summer, it's spring, and it just feels like it's like a combination of autumn and winter mashed up together. But anyways, it's the same info. And to be honest, and to add to that, if you look at the artwork there, it actually looks very similar to the, I think it was this one here, the third version of this product here. It looks almost identical in the way it's being created. And anyways, let's just go ahead and come and do the whole unpacking. And I'm just feeling like I'm just a copycat of people. I'm just basically, I'm one of these people who just tends to copy people who wear jackets and blazers and stuff. I don't know why. It's basically the newest thing I often do in my life like that, of course. So here's one of the booster packs which has already been opened. Here's a Spanish fighting bull, Maneki Neko cat, Aerodactylus, wasp larvae, a great crested pigeon hawk, fire unicorn, mini long dragon, fire salamander, 2 copies of the giant hornet card, mini long dragon, electro charger, dragonite, pidgey sparrow, wasp pupae, wasp larvae, Akalon dragon, mini long dragon, and Ramphosaurus EX. Man, there's actually a lot of cards which are literally, they're literally quite similar to the other cards I must have looked at in previous videos. which to me just sounds very obscure. Like, anyways, whoever has been making this video must have paid a lot of money of just basically just doing it the sake of being first. And also these cards. Okay, here's the second one here. Return label. Metal goggles. Stylized starfish. Viridian forest. Black market. What's the one here? Yep. Mini long dragon. White marsh feline. Vulture fledging. Unidentified fossil. Baby animite. Lord Helix anima. What's that word? I'm not sure if we can pronounce that word okay. It was called the Lord Helix ammonite. Common starfish. Stylized starfish. Viridian forest. Kitsune Jr. German Shepherd pup. Hackalong dragon. Deep mountain stag beetle. And this one here. Magic carp and baleen whale EX. And what's quite strange is, I mean, when I do these videos, I'm actually not that great at just speaking when I'm just rolling along and just shuffling all the cards one by one. And to be honest, making loads of cards, let's just say during autumn, winter and spring, are actually very obvious. But I think in the summer, except for the early part, I would say, I suppose, I think during the summer, they're actually very obscurely, they're actually really phonetic, I would say. I think having a very huge card apocalypse during autumn, winter and spring is not just obvious, but also highly phonetic as well, because you tend to have a huge record-breaking number of cards being made throughout the rest of the year. And I'm not sure, maybe the earliest time I might make cards would probably be October. I'm not sure, but maybe I'm just basically guessing. Anyways, we'll try and take a look at what these are. Return label, Spanish Fighting Bull, Dark-billed Platypus, Electro Charger, Kappa Platypus, there's 2 copies of them here. Blackish Grouse, Return label, Wondrous Labyrinth, Gyarados, Magic Carp. Basically like legitimate copies of the Pokemon franchise, I suppose the creature names of course. Unidentified Fossil, Electro Charger, Viridian Forest, Common Starfish, Adult German Shepherd, and a German Shepherd pup. And then we've got 2 of these, look at that, it's just the same blooming EX cards. I mean, why? I mean, I just think that the Pokemon company would literally just say, you just made a copy of these, how dare you? I think that's one thing I would literally just want to basically, I don't know what to basically say, because I might probably think I'm just a totally other, I'm just one other person who's just making a threat to the Pokemon company, or maybe I'm just copying Pokemon for just no reason why. I'm just doing this for a whole bunch of fun, right? Remember I did the Celestia Storm booster pack videos I did? Now we're in Team Up though, and I can tell you guys, it looks pretty nice. But there's actually one problem that I've actually found in one of the cards. So anyways, the cards just deteriorate in just how much glue they just added. There was a white vulture. Okay, so Lesser Crested Pigeonhawk, Firehorse, Hammercarp, Electrified Hammercarp as it's called, White Marsh Feline, Hackalong Dragon, Slavic Phoenix, Lesser Crested Pigeonhawk, Pidgey Sparrow, Giant Hornet, Kappa Platypus, Wasp Pupae, Spanish Fighting Bull, Pidgey Sparrow. There's 2 copies of these, 3 copies actually. There's 2 copies of the same one which has been printed. Great Crested Pigeonhawk, and the Kitsune Jr. and a Lycan Dusk EX. I think I've seen this one before, but man, doesn't it look so cool indeed. I think what's quite strange and safe to say is that we're actually getting less amounts of full art cards, which is just so obscure. And I think it's very evident in the rest of my cards now, I suppose. I think there's a lot of YouTubers who do a lot of cards, Pokemon card videos on YouTube. Unlisted Leaf, Max Info Pokemon, I think he's a YouTuber from Australia. And there's also another Pokemon YouTuber that I've actually heard of, and that's Leonhardt. Adult Kitsune Fox, Vulture Fledging, White Vulture, Duck-billed Platypus, Fire Salamander, Wasp Larvae, Dragon Knight, Lugia Dragon, Leet Carrier Duck, Aerodactylus, Wasp Larvae, Catfolk Mongoose, Fire Salamander, Lugia Dragon, Wasp Pupae, Charmeleon, and Catfolk Mongoose. And it's this one here, Ramphrosaurus EX, with a whole bunch of very weird printing right there. And I think there's actually a fault in one of the cards there, and that's this Adult Kitsune Fox. The way I can tell is that, you know, some of its detailing has actually been deteriorated and has actually just been lost already, I suppose. Even on a card which has been tampered very poorly, it can also be immensely highly popular. And to me, this is one of the biggest wild cards in terms of how much merchandise I could just make for the rest of all of that card madness, I could just say, I suppose. I mean, this is just like the 29th of April, which is just like 2 weeks ago. I mean, man, believe me now, man, I dare say it's just like that time I'm just making. And I think that's probably about that in this video. I've just rushed throughout the whole video. I'm just probably a bit sick and tired of just making trading card videos, of course, but I do have more trading cards to basically encounter in so many ways. Anyways, if you like this video, give this one a thumbs up, and you can basically subscribe to my channel, and I'll have a go at just basically just making a huge I would like to make a huge punctual fact that, you know, I would love to basically agree with all sorts of notifications on, you know, I would love to agree on all sorts of notifications on YouTube. Anyways, sorry for my mumbling, sort of muddled up voice. I hope you've learnt your lesson here, but I'm just hoping that you guys may know me for the fact I do love toy reviews. And yes, as I looked at that weather, that was basically from, let's just take a look at Edinburgh's weather, because I'm just very curious about Edinburgh's weather. I don't know why it's 21 degrees Celsius. Now I know it's maritime, so why we're encountering 19 to 20 degrees Celsius. I think it's like 21 degrees Celsius in Scotland. And I'm just hoping, I'm just glad that, thanks to you, Chris Nettleship, for commenting down on why is Scotland now getting warmer and the north part of the UK is now getting warm. I hope I might do a giveaway later on in sometime in the future. But anyways, I think that's it probably around in this video. As always, I would love to say thanks for doing so, and bye for now. I could literally just say that making friends with hot weather can also be a bit good and also a bit bad. Okay, bye.